Thank you, Priority Earthworks, for sponsoring today's show. Get a hold of Adam, 518-669-5401. For commercial or residential lot clearing needs, get your driveway cleared, get your backyard cleared if it's overgrown, and he'll even trim your bush if that's overgrown. So get a hold of Adam, PriorityEarthworks.net, or 518-669-5401. If you're in the capital region of New York or surrounding areas, I'm sure he'll come out and take a look at your bush. You know what they say? A trimmed deck is a big deck.
Hey, though, my deck ain't big either way.
All right, so let's change. Let's say you have to pick the girl that you have to get married to her in a week. Mm-hmm. You can't get to know her. You can't spend time. None of the normal bullshit where you lead up to marriage. You have to get married to this girl in a week. How do you describe that girl?
You don't get a chance to get to know him. I mean, a week's kind of a short time.
Well, you're building her. That's the whole thing. You're building the perfect girl.
Instead of Build-A-Bear, it's Build-A-Bitch.
Right.
All right. Well, the perfect girl to me, I want a girl that's not too... Well, I want her to be a girl, but I don't want her to be...
We were asking Matt. I guess we should have started with that question.
Yeah.
Do you think... we might have talked about this before. Face or body? If she had a 10 for a face, but a 1 for a body, or a 1 for a face and a 10 for a body, what do you pick? Body or face?
Probably face. I have to have a cute face.
I would go with you, but the first thing that comes to my head is that she's got a pretty face, but she's 400 fucking pounds, and I don't know if I can...
That's what I'm thinking.
How about all natural? Ones that don't believe in shaving.
Absolutely not.
That armpit hair.
But I will say this. I would probably... You'll laugh at me. I'd probably deal with that over I would a muscle girl, like a bodybuilder girl.
Really? I have fucking hairy legs and armpit hair? And a fucking crazy fucking bush?
So. I think I would take that over a muscular... And I'm not talking just a girl that's in fit. I'm talking about a girl that on the weekends goes to bodybuilding competitions and like oiled up and does the fucking posing. I don't like that. I would think I would take the hair over that.
With a crazy bush with all little tidbits and trinkets in it and everything.
You take the bodybuilder over
Yeah, and then when she's all juiced up on steroids, you can suck on her little penis of a clit.
Tastes like testosterone.
I don't even...
Gay!
It's always something, man. It's always...
We'll take a moment on that one. That was good, Matt.
Finger blasting is fun with friends.
But if my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey, Har. If I had to choose between oral sex and birthday cake, oral sex would always win.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
You know what my favorite fantasy is?
Come on!
I can hardly wait. They should be here any minute.
Suck it. Suck it deep.
Hey, so are you ready to have some fun? 'Cause I am.
Oh my God.
You're a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot.
Don't be a little bitch.
Now listen to me carefully, you fat tub of goo.
Can you at least give me head?
Oh, yeah!
I can put my whole fist in my mouth.
What the fuck's gonna happen next?
Look at me. I'm already fucking... Look at this.
You didn't fix that from last time?
Nope. I must have forgot all about it and didn't even think about it. Sunday.
Did we turn the camera on this time?
We did. It's on. I think it better be. Yeah, it's blinking. Sunday the 2nd of October. It is October. It's spooky month. The whole fucking month. You know how bitches are always like, it's my birthday month? Well, I do that with Halloween. I like Halloween. Scary movies from here on out for here the rest of the month till after Halloween is done.
Good for you.
We got everybody here. Nobody is in fucking spirits today. Mike said he was a little tired, but he's got some coffee going. He learned how to make coffee this morning. A coffee maker.
I'm a professional now. This is good.
And
I even got the Super Dad cup.
Yeah, here you go.
Certainly wasn't drinking out of a fucking Cowboys one.
That's probably the only one left. I don't watch football very much as I used to, just because I don't have regular television. But what happened in last week's game? Didn't Dallas play Giants or something like that?
Yeah. He watches fucking the highlights and he's going to talk shit. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch them. I just went to NFL.com to check the score.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even watch the game. He just wants to talk shit.
Yep.
But
do you even know who your quarterback is?
who did win that game? Actually, not right now because Dak's out. Ain't he still or no?
Yeah, he's still out.
Supposedly, isn't it supposed to come back this week? I think so.
Man,
I wouldn't know. I don't follow
I
football.
don't know, but their new quarterback's probably better than him anyways.
exactly.
The 2 games I've watched, he did seem bad. But Prescott did the same fucking thing.
Did you see that
When
hit
he
on
came
Tua? Did you watch that game, the Dolphins game?
No, because they fucking put that shit on fucking
Amazon Prime.
yeah.
Keep talking, guys. Keep talking.
That's the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah, that's the only.
there.
Good, that's why I'm glad I got it though. I just like to watch it. Not that
Yeah.
the Giants are on there, but at least I like to watch.
Yeah,
all
well,
football.
I have it. I think.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I just don't know. I just never been on there before.
Well, you better get on there.
Yeah, well, if the Giants end up playing on there, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, can't miss that.
No,
Oh, he had to get his vapes.
I forgot my skin flute
no.
your skin flavored flute.
to suck on. Yeah.
What flavors you got today?
Oh, we got energy.
Energy.
We got strawberry pina coladas.
Oh,
Ooh, that one's probably good.
does the energy give you energy?
No, I thought maybe it would, but I don't know how it would. The more I thought about
cocaine does that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suck that up a different hole. This episode comes out October 3rd. We're running late this week just because of, Mike had to work, and I didn't really feel like doing it the other day on Thursday after work and just different things. So we're like, well, you know what? I'll fucking suck it up and do it today. And here we are. So we're going to do a quick one, get done, so Mike can go watch football.
And get fucking drunk.
And get drunk.
Maybe.
Yep.
Matt is not awake yet.
I had my first. No, he's not.
No, I'm
Look
not.
at him. He's just staring at me.
Yep. I don't got my fucking sunglasses. That's why.
There's some in there.
I was
If you need 'em.
just gonna say that. I was like, "Where's the glasses today?"
I was in a fucking disarray when I left the house and shit like that. I totally forgot them.
I text Wes 8 o'clock this morning. I said, "I'm on my way, motherfucker. Let's go." He goes, "Matt ain't even up yet." I said, "Well, you better tell him get going."
I was up. I was up at 7 this morning.
I didn't know you were up.
Just laying in bed.
Guess we could have done it earlier.
Yeah. That's okay.
Had I
though.
known.
I don't know why I got up so early.
Every once in a while, he gets in he's ready to fucking roll.
Well,
I get a text first thing. Other times, you don't hear from him until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He doesn't wake up. And then lately, there's been 2 or 3 days. It's 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, all right, motherfucker, let's do something.
Well, that's because I've been working days overtime, and I'm just getting used to that, I guess.
Yeah, getting in there more
My
of a
sleep's
regular.
all fucked up. I'll sleep till 2 one day, up at fucking 5:30 the next 2 days, and then sleep till noon the next day. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, probably because of your schedule, you think? Because
I don't know. I'm fucked up. I'm just fucked up.
That's what it is. That's just the way it
pretty
is.
plain and simple.
Yeah.
I don't think even if I didn't have a job, I'd probably be fucked up.
Episode 58 we're at. We're almost to 60. We got some stuff in the works. We're trying to get details together about a couple strippers coming.
A couple?
Yeah, but I don't want to promise that just yet. We're pretty good. We pretty much know what's going to happen, but I also, like we always say, I don't want to promise people stuff and then not be able to pull through. So I don't know 100% if that's going to happen just yet or when.
They do know if they come on the show, they have to actually strip.
Yes, on this table. We're going to have to clean this table
I mean,
off.
maybe even after the show, but that's how they're going to be on the show.
Most certainly after the show.
Actually, maybe before, because we want to see what we're working with before we do the
That's
show.
true.
We'll know what to talk about then.
That's true. Well, you've seen the one. I sent you the picture of the one.
Oh, yeah.
That was worth it.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I haven't seen the other one.
so far.
We'll see. You know how this stuff goes, though. Everybody's all for it, and then when the time comes, nobody's. So I don't want to promise anything yet. We're not 100% on that, but we're working on something for that. The 29th, Bad Omen's still coming. Well, she's coming on the 29th, but you guys won't hear it until the 31st.
Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Today, I've got a request from one of our listeners to talk about the perfect pussy. What guys think the perfect pussy is. And because we always are talking about why girls cheat, why girls are whores, why girls lie, so on and so forth, I figured I'd add not only the perfect pussy, but the perfect girl.
Doesn't exist.
Does not exist, correct. But we're going to try to figure out, if she existed, what the perfect girl would be. We got a couple articles that aren't exactly that, but a couple articles that kind of go like this one girl that maybe, we might have done it already, but this one girl, she's still a virgin at 35 with one child.
With one, yeah.
So I don't know, must have been adopted or something. I don't know.
Or
We're gonna
either
have to
that
look
or
in.
she did it herself. She went to the sperm bank.
Oh, man, it could have been. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's not that ridiculous. Can you push that button for that box over there, Bubba? I forgot all
I'll
that.
just do everything today, I guess.
We got that. We got, what else do we got? We got a bunch of shit here to go over. We got experts share the best positions, sex positions to lose weight. And since winter's coming, you know how you always, in holidays, you're going to put on that extra 10 pounds.
Yeah, the problem is you got to actually have sex for these to work, though.
Yeah, and the perfect position is any way that my dick gets in there.
Yeah.
Well, these are the perfect positions for losing weight.
Well, some of them are kind of hard when you're fat already.
Yeah.
Or when you don't have sex.
Yeah.
That's Cinderella weight.
Yeah.
That's Cinderella weight. It goes to your dick at midnight. We got 24 qualities that men look for in women. We're going to find out. We're going to tell you our own, but we're also going to see what these people see and see if we think we agree with them or disagree with them. We got Sky Bree as our halftime show.
Boy.
Why does that name sound? I felt like we said her name before.
We probably said it before. She's probably come up. She's an OnlyFans model and so forth. There isn't a whole lot of information about her, so we're just going to...
Tell you what, after seeing her picture, I'll never forget that name.
Yeah. What it really means to be a high-maintenance woman. We also want to know that.
Who gives a fuck?
You don't care?
No.
Oh, good. You can leave for that part.
All women are high maintenance.
They all are. Every fucking one of them.
In some shape or form, they're high maintenance.
I'm sure somebody cares. You don't think somebody doesn't care what a high-maintenance woman is?
They're everything. It's either they want fucking gifts or they want more emotion than you can fucking give them. They're all fucking high maintenance. No matter what.
Oh, you think emotional stuff is to do with that too?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. That could be.
Yeah.
I guess I was just picturing like money. They wanted money and fancy cars, big
They
house.
want everything. Yeah, well, it's all that. Plus, they want emotional shit too. And
Nails done, hair done.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Now, see, now all of a sudden I'm interested in wanting to know what the fuck a high maintenance woman is.
We don't want one. We just want
Right.
We got needs too.
And if we get to
we're
it,
high maintenance men here.
Yeah.
we sure are. So what makes a perfect girl to you, Matt? If you were single right now and you could pick any girl to be with, at date or be with, who? All right, so let's change. Let's say you have to pick the girl that you have to get married to her in a week. You can't get to know her. You can't spend time. None of the normal bullshit where you lead up to marriage. You have to get married to this girl in a week. How do you describe that girl?
So you have to be Wes.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it just looks by looks?
No.
Well, if you don't get a chance to get to know them, I mean, a week's kind of a short time.
Well, you're building her. That's the whole thing. You're building the perfect girl.
Instead of Build-A-Bear, it's Build-A-Bitch.
Right. All right. Well, the perfect girl to me, one is I love tattoos on girls.
Yes.
Okay.
Tattoos, yes, everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay, so like a lot of tattoos, like
sleeves,
chest
legs,
stuff,
everything.
legs. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big tattoo person.
You want the Homer Simpson one down by the pussy lip, so it looks like his mouth.
It looks like a fucking fish.
Is that so? Tattoos. I like long, dark hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's sounding pretty.
Oh, go on.
Yeah,
go on.
Very much long, dark hair.
Tell me more.
You know, probably a C cup.
Okay.
For titties.
You're doing good at this.
Definitely got to have a nice fucking ass.
He's definitely thought of this before.
Yeah, he's doing good at this.
I'm an ass man, so it's got to be definitely a nice ass. Probably about, I like them tall too, because I'm tall.
How tall?
I don't know. See, I'm 6'2", so.
I wouldn't go much over 5'7", 5'8" for me.
No, I'm thinking more like 5'10".
Are you sure not 5'11"?
That'll 5'11" and 3/4 or anything?
Yeah, well, right around there. Well, I'm 6'2", so
that works with you. See, that's my thing. I like them tall, like you said, but I don't want them taller than me.
Yeah.
So and I'm 5'10", 5'11", something. So I'd like 5'8" would be about it for me.
They can't be taller and they can't be older.
Yeah, I don't like them older really either, unless maybe there's some fucking one chick out there in the world but for some reason older chicks don't do it for me.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't want them too young.
I like to be able to pick them up from the off the bus.
Yeah.
I like to get them off. Apparently, 22 ain't that young, but it seems like it.
At the end of the stage of graduation, they're like, "Yeah, you're coming with me."
They're 18.
He's watching them graduate college. He's like, "That's my girl."
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
And then probably a girl that
good job, honey. Now take that robe off for daddy.
Is confident, make decisions for her own and shit like that.
I like what you're doing here. You're doing this good. You're really putting some thought into this.
You know, someone that knows what the fuck they want.
Confidence is important to a point. I don't want them to be. I don't like that independent. I don't need you shit though.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, I wouldn't want that, but I want someone that where the fuck you want to go for dinner. well, I want to go to fucking Fuddruckers or some shit, you know.
Yeah, right.
You know, not fucking spend, 45 minutes driving up and down Central Avenue and Wolf Road trying to figure out where the fuck you're going to eat dinner after you pass every fucking restaurant.
Where did you come up with Fuddruckers that fast? We're just like, didn't even skip a beat. Fuddruckers.
Isn't that an ice cream place? What is that?
No, it was a burger place. It's where Hooters is now.
Oh, okay.
That's why I just remembered fucking Fuddruckers for some reason.
Jesus, of all the fucking things. I mean, there was Olive Garden.
Yeah, I
there's
don't
a
like
lot.
Olive Garden. No.
Yeah, I think a lot of the independent women, I think 70% of those women that are independent and don't need no man is fake.
Yeah.
I think they just make that look so they look like they got their shit under control.
Sound badass.
Well,
Right.
no, it just, what I mean by confident and shit, so they go walk
Confidence
into
is good. I
walk
get
into
confidence.
a room and fucking
Independent is not.
and be like, talk to anybody, do any, not sit there and be all shy and sit in a corner and shit like that.
Right.
Kind of someone that has a personality like me, walk into a fucking room and just take off.
I like them to only speak when spoken to. That's it.
I like them to stay in the basement until I bring them out.
Yeah, until I'm ready for them.
I don't mind. I like being in charge. I like picking where we go and stuff. This could make me think about the restaurant thing where they pick, for the most part, like 95% of the time, 90% of the time. But I also, it is kind of nice once in a while if they're like, hey, let's go here.
To not have to worry about it, I guess,
Right.
or put the thought into it.
Right. I don't mind taking that charge and picking the restaurant and stuff. But just sometimes after months and months of, I don't care where we go, it's like, why? Why don't you care where the fuck we go? Care once in a while, will you,
Yes,
please?
exactly.
They don't care until you suggest something. Then it's like the eye roll. And then you're like,
yeah.
okay, we'll go here. And it's, I guess. And
Yep.
it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll go here instead. It's like, well, I'm not really in the mood. Well, where the fuck do you want to go
Right.
then?
This is
You
why I
just
started
tell
this
me.
conversation off with, where do you want to go to eat?
Obviously, you have something in mind, so just say it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what is so
Why
hard
make it
about
difficult?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I don't mind picking for the most part. I don't mind that. But like once in a while, it would be fuck. It's like you talk about in the bedroom. Like you don't mind being dominant, but once in a while, it'd be nice if it just goes the same thing with initiating sex.
Yes.
Typically, the man does do that. That's just kind of the way it works. But once in a while, it would be fucking nice if
Yes.
they just grab my dick
Exactly.
while we're watching a
100%.
movie or something. It's just nice.
Well,
Because it's a surprise. It doesn't happen all the time, so that's what makes it nice.
I stopped initiating it.
Why?
Because half the time I got fucking turned down. So I was like, I don't even fucking bother anymore.
I just do it myself.
I'm sick of getting turned
pretty
down.
much. And
Yeah.
the only time I do get laid is when she's fucking drinking.
Oh, we'll make her drink all the time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sex is always good for like the first 3 months of a relationship,
Yeah.
and then it starts to they start to, and that's why I start over. I can get to about 3 months, and then I just move on to the next.
Yeah.
Because the sex goes, I don't really care. Actually, speaking of that, since yesterday was the 1st of October, I am now participating in Oral October. You cannot, there is no sex this entire month. It's like
Yeah,
no
okay.
shave November, no sex this entire month. You can only do oral, or they can only do oral to you. And she's on board. So we're going to try. And now what happens is whoever, you can't beg for sex or like put it in, or she can't put it in for me. And it so how that works is
Jeez,
whoever
that sounds real exciting.
whoever loses, well, it's like a discipline thing to see if you can do it. And it's like no shave November. I don't want to have a fucking beard, but I'm going to try to do
You
it.
don't need to be disciplined. Just get fucking married.
It's the same thing happens with marriage.
It happens
Right.
naturally already.
I think it's fun. I think sex is going to be good in November. I think it's going to be fun.
You're going to last about 1.5 seconds is what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
I did all right. I stuck to it so far on the 1st of the month.
Yeah, today's the fucking 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. That's the whole point of it, to see if you can do it. It's the whole point of the game. So, but the loser has to buy dinner out somewhere, and they also have to carry a bag of potatoes from the grocery store the entire fucking date. So if you go out somewhere fancy or whatever, you have to bring this bag of potatoes and on the fucking table with you. I added that to the end of it. It'll be fun. There's going to be some people doing it, I'm sure. I think people should.
No, you're probably the only one.
Yeah,
to be doing
most
it.
likely.
Jason wants to do it. Jason's doing it.
Jason
You're going to
who?
do it by default
Well,
because
from
you don't
work?
get sex.
Jason from
Yeah.
work? Well, of course, he doesn't get laid either.
Well, it works out good for you guys, then.
Yeah.
Listen, I might not get sex.
It's
but
more of a challenge
but
for
I'm
me.
not carrying the fucking potatoes. If I'm not getting sex, she's carrying the potatoes. That's her punishment.
Yeah, that's true. No, I think it's cool. I think it's like no shave November, or like the cold showers and shit. It's stuff that you try to teach your body to do things that it doesn't want to do, instead of like the same thing with like laying around in bed all day. Mm-hmm. I would love to just fucking be lazy all the time, but that's not very healthy to do. So I get up and go do shit. You know what I mean? Just like any normal human being. And it's the same thing. I don't want to not have sex, but that's the whole point of it. So oral October. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
I don't fucking know. I might fail. I might fail at it. You never know.
Yeah, but we'll never know.
Yeah, well,
you can fucking lie.
And he will.
Well, I could, but you'd probably find out. She's not going to let you. You know what I mean? She's not going to let me lie. If you ever met her, she's not going to let me lie in front of her. She'd be like, "That's bullshit. You fucking lost."
Yeah. Well, I still got another month before I can meet her.
Oh,
At least.
the time limit.
Yeah, I'm waiting on this one. Yeah.
And you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You should. Especially Nicole.
Yeah.
Especially Nicole, because she gets attached.
We're done. We're just gonna wait a month or two before I meet this
She'll
one.
be gone by then. You won't even ever meet
I
her.
mean, I'm sure she's a very nice woman.
Who knows?
Huh? But I'm just gonna wait because I don't want to have to go through therapy again.
I don't blame you.
Nope.
So that's the plan for October. Everything. Bad Omen, Oral October. We got it all going on. So I don't know how in the fuck we got on that off of you explaining, because you were doing such a good job explaining.
Yeah, I
her,
know.
and then
It's
somehow we got
typical
fucking
show when it comes time for Matt to talk. Wes just cuts right in.
You talked quite a
cuts
bit.
everything off. So
he talked quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think Matt would like the show to just be him talking and you and me sit here to look good.
Let's try it for a minute.
I think that's the way he would like.
Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Well, I mean, what else? I mean, okay. So where am I with the girl? How far did I get before you fucking started talking about other shit? Yep. Now we're really not going to talk. All right, that's fine. I wish I had fucking buttons to fucking press right now. So bullshit.
Oh, I'm pushing buttons right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yep. Matt says fuck too much. Fuck. Dude, just fucking talk now, God damn it.
Oh, all of a sudden?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. So so you're a perfect girl.
Oh.
Yeah, I really do. I think Matt would like to
He's
just
got nothing to say now. What
He'd
the
like
fuck
to do
happened?
the, yeah. People are going to be driving along listening on Spotify thinking they lost service.
Yeah.
They're waiting for it to buffer.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're waiting to buffer ourselves. It's a little early yet.
Perfect girl. You were doing a great job. You pretty much got the physical stuff that you wanted down. Now, emotionally, what do you want? Personality, emotional, what do you want?
Well, personality.
You want a touchy girl? Like, do you want, like, if you're sitting on the couch, remember, you're marrying this girl you're building. So
sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes is good.
Yeah, sometimes is good. Because, yeah, sometimes.
Too
not
touchy,
all the time.
too touchy, too clingy is too much.
I can't
like it.
Yeah, I don't like girls that, like, cling on you.
You're watching a movie on a like today. A day like today, it's kind of cold out. You're not going to go out. It's kind of a lazy day watching.
If she wants to, like, snuggle up on me, yeah, that's fine.
Yep, me too.
I'm cool with that. But, like, if we're out grocery shopping, like, don't be, like, constantly hanging on me or shit like that.
Yeah, especially, like, grocery shop. Now, if we're walking through the mall for whatever reason, not that I fucking want to go to the mall, but if we got to go to the mall, I don't mind, like, hand-holding a little or something, but I can't do, like, if I'm trying to look for something and I'm going to, like, like, gets to the point where there's too many people around and
That's
shit.
the worst time to do it. If there's other good-looking girls around, it's like, this is my sister. Get the fuck away from me. Don't even fucking touch. Don't
This is
even
my
touch.
special needs sister.
Yeah.
I bring her out
Hey,
so that
sis, why don't you go check out that other store there? Mom needed some fucking potatoes.
I got her from the home this weekend, and I'm just taking her out to treat her like a regular human. Yeah, I don't mind a little bit as long as it's not too busy, but don't be, like, hanging all on, like, hand in my fucking pocket, like when you're young and shit. Like, I don't, like, holy fuck. And the same thing at home. I don't, even a little more then is fine, because if, like, a lazy Sunday, like, you want to sit next to me and we're watching a movie and put your arm around me or put your head on me or something. I don't care about that.
It's like, what the fuck you looking at? We'll be in the kitchen and she'll look at me. What the fuck you looking at? And she does the same to me. I'm like, what? I'm just looking at you. Well, why the fuck are you looking at me?
Yeah, you guys are in a whole different level at this point.
But to go on with the perfect girl, like, you know, outgoing.
Are you talking enough? Are we allowing enough? Are you happy with
I'm not
the amount?
finished with my perfect girl yet.
Oh, so no, you're not happy with you. Okay,
because
go
you
ahead.
keep interrupting. Keep going somewhere else, unless you don't want me to fucking finish.
No, go ahead.
All right.
You're used to not finishing, right?
No. Actually, no. That's actually reverse problems. I finish too quick sometimes. But
you heard it straight from the horse's mouth.
I want a girl that's not too. Well, I want her to be a girl, but I don't want her to be.
I guess we were asking Matt. I guess we should have started with that question.
Are you really sure?
No, it's kind of like we were talking about earlier about like materialistic. I hate materialistic chicks.
Okay.
You know, I want a girl that is like just down to earth, doesn't need 100 million fucking things to feel pretty and shit. I want a girl that just can be herself and shit like that.
So that's kind of the confidence thing.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't want materialistic shit. You know, I don't care if she doesn't do her fucking nails every single day type thing. You know, I don't want to.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I'm kind of opposite at the same time. Like, I like them to have that done because I like them to look good when I'm out in public with them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, not to be cocky, but you know what I mean? Like, I want them to have, like, nice clothes and nails done and hair done so they look. It sounds fucked up, but I'm not going to the fucking store with you in fucking sweatpants. I don't give a fuck.
Although I'm weird like that. I think girls in sweatpants when they like roll the top up a little bit and their hip shows.
Yeah.
And like in the summer, on like a morning, like today, we're not doing nothing or whatever. Those sweatpants rolled up with like a tank top. If it was nice out in the yard doing stuff. Oh God, that's fucking hot to me.
Yeah.
I think that the key to it is to find, because I don't like them over. I'm kind of in the middle of you two. Like, you don't want that. He kind of wants them to look a little good when they go out, which is granted, we all do.
No, I wasn't meaning look like a freaking you rolled out of bed every single minute. I just don't want it. Like, you don't have to be doing yourself up 24/7. You know,
Yes.
like when you go out, like get nice and pretty and shit like that. But also want a girl that's not afraid to go out and get fucking dirty either.
Right.
Fair enough. Okay. I
So
agree.
actually, that kind of sounds a lot like I'm thinking. I don't like, believe it or not, you guys will probably laugh at me, but I don't like a girl to be too hot. Like when they got like bright red lipstick on, their hair has got to be fucking perfect. They got big 4-inch fucking eyelashes.
That's the most stupidest thing.
The
in
short
world.
skirt with the high heels. That's not really attractive to me.
No.
To me, a girl, well, we've talked about it a million times, but if a girl can pull off a nice tight pair of jeans and a fucking tank top in the summer or a hoodie in the fall or something with a ponytail, that goes along. So there's girls that are pretty when they're dressed up and ugly when they're not. I think my trophy girl is somebody that looks cute when they wake up still. Like right out of bed.
Like a natural look. Maybe a little bit of makeup, but you don't got to do the bright red. You don't have to do the eyelash extensions.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And that's a bonus.
Yeah.
If you're going to go out to a nice dinner or something, go out to a restaurant or like a family gathering or something, she throws a little makeup on, a little bit different clothing, and looks better. That's a bonus. But
it's a boner.
A boner. The girl that can look good when she gets out of bed to go out down and make fucking coffee, that's the real key to me. That's what I want. That's to me is why I always say cute over hot. I think that's cute. If you could pull that off, you're cute. But there's hot, which is like I was saying with bright light, you can look hot doing that, but that doesn't last. That shit, the next morning you look like you got beat up.
They say, you meet that girl, your first date, take her to a water park.
Yes. Yep.
You're going to find out what she looks like real quick.
Yep. And get her drunk, just like my cousin always said. First date, you take a girl right out and get her fucking sloppy drunk and see how she is, because that shit's going to go. You don't want to find that out later on if they're a psycho drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Or a whore.
Or a whore. Yes. Which we do not want whores if we're making the perfect girl.
No.
So what else you got, Matt? You're doing good with that.
That's probably really about it. No, she's got to be able to do anal.
She needs to do anal?
Yep.
So that chick with a gluey asshole is not going
to him.
Yeah.
She needs to be willing to peg. She's got to be willing to peg him.
She's got to bring her own dildos for me.
Yep.
Oh, very good. Do you think you found that in Nicole?
For the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does have dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
Not very tall, but that's all right. Tall enough.
She's short.
Put you right on the spot with that. I was wondering how you were going to answer that question.
Yeah.
She don't listen anyway, does she?
No, not really. The only time she listens is when I fucking make her.
Mike, anything you want to add to the perfect girl?
No, they don't exist. I like blondes over the dark hair.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good
I definitely like the blondes.
Opinion.
I don't want them taller than me, obviously.
I am a blonde fan. I don't know if it's just as time goes on or my age or something, but I'm starting to kind of switch from that. A girl with like really shiny black hair, and especially with blue eyes, really is fucking getting me lately. I don't know what it is. But that goes along with, like you said, with tattoos. When I was younger, I never liked girls with tattoos, not one. I didn't like one fucking tattoo. And now...
Tattoos, I think, are fucking
me too.
Hot.
Now, right.
Hot, dude.
So it goes to show how things have changed. I've always been blonde hair, blue eyes, little...
Have you ever seen, just because we're talking about tattoos on TikTok, that one girl, she's she's okay looking, honestly, but she's not fucking smoking hot. But she's the one. She puts her head back. She's got that "fuck me" right here, or whatever. You had to have seen her on TikTok.
I'm sure I have. I just can't think of her.
And I mean, she's tatted up to here, and she puts her head back. It says "fuck me" right here. I normally don't like that much like tattoos on the face and the neck or whatever. She's, I don't know, man. She's fucking hot to me just because she's all tatted up like that.
Now, I think that would be hot too. However, I'm not going to date a girl that has "fuck you" written on her.
Yeah, no.
Can you imagine?
Fuck me
Or "fuck me." You imagine?
So basically, when she's on her back and you're fucking her, you're seeing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one of them tattoos.
She probably earned that. She probably earned that.
She must have.
She's got a kid now.
I have absolutely. So somebody listened.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody
they
listened
must.
to her tattoo.
Well, but anyway, yeah, tattoos are fucking hot, man.
Up to that point.
Yes.
So I'm with you 100%. But if you start putting like dicks on your body,
well, yeah.
or like enter here over your asshole or something like that, I'm out then. But like well done tattoos are nice.
Yeah.
What do you think about the one I kind of don't like? Or maybe that'll change too as I see more, but I've been seeing it on TikTok more, is the one that comes up. What do they call it, like sternum?
Oh, like in between their breasts?
Yeah, it looks like if you looked at it like from a distance, almost looks like it's it's chains or something, like it's hanging off of like a lot of times they'll like do the tattoo around their tits and then it'll go up and it'll look like little like necklaces hanging and stuff.
I haven't really seen it, but I can picture it from what you're saying.
Okay, well, so do a simpler version of that. Just, you know what I'm saying about the ones that come under and then they look like they go up. I'm not really sold on them. What do you think about them?
I like them. Anything tattoo on a girl, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, all right. Maybe I'll like them too. I don't necessarily dislike them. I wouldn't be like, she's hideous because of it, but I just haven't decided what I think about that. And I know I've been seeing more and more on TikTok.
I know it'll be funny looking fucking 30, 40 years down the road when she's like 80 years old and
Yeah. That's the problem with tattoos in general, I think, is that...
However,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
The, like, tramp stamps, believe it or not, we all make fun of them. I think they're hot.
Yeah, my wife's got them on her back.
Yeah, I think tramp stamps are hot. My issue with them is when you're 73...
They're not.
And your shirt comes up a little bit, they're going to not look hot. They're going to look very unhot at that point.
The way I look at shit, though, too, at that age, who gives a fuck?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they won't care.
At 73, they probably don't give a fuck.
People are saying, look, you got tattoos, this and that. Who gives a fuck when I'm that age? If I make it to that age, I don't give a shit.
Fuck, at that age, maybe I'll get some new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking skin will rip and shit like that. But
as much as I like tattoos, as weird as it is, I don't like them on like the legs and shit. I think that looks trashy.
Okay.
Like you see them if they wear short shorts and they got like one right on their thigh or something.
Well, it depends.
I don't like that.
It
I don't
depends
like that
how
at
they
all.
do it.
Or their feet. I don't like that at all.
I don't
mind a foot one, like if there's like one on the top of their foot or on their ankle or something, that doesn't bother me.
It's mainly the upper
legs
body.
one will, though.
Yeah,
the legs one, I kind of understand what you're saying.
You look like on their thigh or like the fucking calf or whatever, they got like fucking Winnie the Pooh or whatever. It just looks like...
Well, especially if it's that, just a random...
Yeah.
Like they got all these, and then there's like one here and then one down here and all spread out. If you're going to do it, do a sleeve.
That's the difference. If it's like trashy to me is like, you got like a Winnie the Pooh and then over here you got a skeleton or head or skull or some shit.
Yeah, that's trashy.
If it was like an actual like sleeve going down their leg, like a fucking
different.
like Japanese flowers or some shit going up, that to me that's nice. But the random shit all over the place, that doesn't make sense.
That goes the same thing with a tattoo on a girl's arm. Like, I don't mind a girl that has a sleeve, but if she has like a fucking anchor, like she was in the Navy on her fucking up here and that's it, and then like one more here and then one here and then one up, like that's weird. That ain't very good. That's that baby Ella or baby Essa or whatever, that girl I always send you on TikTok. She's really hot, but she's got shitty tattoos. That's what her whole TikTok is about, how she loves her tattoos. I'm like, you're hot, I'll watch it, but your fucking tattoo placement is all fucked up. She's got that same thing. She's got like an elephant here on the inside of her one thigh, and then over here she's got a rose, and then over here she's got a fucking like a barbell or something. Like
fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, there's nothing, no rhyme or reason for any of it, which is her fucking body. Do whatever you want. I'd still fuck her. No doubt.
Yeah, not going to kick her out of bed, but...
Right.
But for a perfect long-term relationship, nope. Done.
Yeah, agreed.
Fill them in.
Agreed.
Yep.
All right, very good.
Okay.
I think we've decided that. Let's find out what people think, what other people think the perfect relationship is. Where is it? 24 qualities that men look for in women. This will probably be pretty serious stuff, but we can make it our own way. She's family and friend oriented.
Must.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I like that too.
Forgot about that.
I guess we could be serious for a little while here. We could. That's important.
Matt, it's okay that you forgot about that.
Yeah.
You're not perfect.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right, Matt.
Yeah.
And you're not awake yet.
No, I'm getting there.
Yeah. Do we got where's her?
What are you looking for? Not prepared. Not prepared. Never is.
Well,
And he had all fucking morning to do this shit.
Yeah, I was even like 15 minutes late, so he had plenty of he had an extra 15 minutes to be prepared today.
I can't.
And here we are.
I don't know.
Typical fucking Wes. But yeah, she absolutely. It's a must.
Yep.
Family and friend oriented. Absolutely, because they're a part of my life, obviously. So
it's okay, man. You can have a mistake. Have a mistake once in a while.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, Matt? Please, we're here for you.
Tell us your feelings.
How are you feeling at this moment?
The Giants run at 1:00.
Yeah.
Fair enough. He has got a point. Anyway, she's got to be family oriented. She's got to be charming. She's got to be this. All right, guys, that's episode 58. See you later. Fuck off.
Family oriented. I think that's to me that's a big thing about the like daddy problems.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if she hates people in her family, she's gonna fucking hate you eventually for some reason too. I would imagine. Charming. What does charming mean? If a woman is charming, can make others smile. She has the grace and charm to get out of most uncomfortable situations. All right, so that kind of goes with what you were saying. How she's not just going to sit in the corner. She can go up and talk to people.
That would be like I was going to say personality out. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Kind-hearted
to a certain extent.
Yep. You don't want them too nice.
No.
You want them to be a little bit of a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like
I don't
a little
want
bit
a
of attitude
crazy
and shit.
girl. I was just talking about this last night. I don't want a crazy girl that has to fucking fight every time you go out somewhere or get drunk or something, and
but you
just
don't want
be
one
drama.
But you don't want one to back down from a fight either.
Right. To me, it's kind of a turn on if I'm up at the bar getting drinks and a girl's flirting with me and she comes up and like gets in the middle of it.
Yes.
Like even if she doesn't come in swinging, I don't want her to come in swinging, but just come in and be like, "Hi, I'm such and such." Like I fucking
just
love that.
It's like a certain dominance in a way, even though you
right.
Yeah.
She's intellectually challenging. There's no denying that a person's looks are what initially draws another person to them. It is not easy to get to know a good personality from across the room. Numerous affairs are based on physical attraction alone, blah, blah, blah. Never last long. When conversations lack intrigue or depth, people often fill their time with emotionless sex. So basically, you just got to have good conversation, is what I get from this. She's got to be able to keep a conversation. That's a fucking given. I mean, if I can't talk to you, like
sometimes
Tinder and Bumble and shit.
Exactly.
I'll go through 4 fucking messages and tell that this, like, you have no fucking conversation
Christ,
skills.
you showed me the one you sent like 3. You guys, she sent something, you said something back. She said something back, you said something back, and then they're just done. It was like Jesus Christ, we didn't even.
Yeah, I could like
you
tell.
even said it was funny. You're like, I didn't even have a chance to fuck this up yet. What the fuck is going on here? You know
well, and if
just stop talking out of nowhere.
Right, so I'll unmatch them because in my mind it's like you can't even get past the "Hey, how are you" thing. Like, what kind of conversation are we ever going to have in life? Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
And of course, it might not be so much her fault as it is maybe she just didn't work with my personality or so. Maybe I could have. I don't fucking know.
But
I
at
don't
the same
care.
time, I guess that comes with like communication and talking. I'll just be like, I don't seem interested or whatever. Just be like, okay, see you fucking later. So you're not sitting like, what the fuck? Why aren't you talking to me?
Well,
like,
and then there's
how many kids you got? Oh, I got 4 kids. How many do you have? And then you just never hear ever again. It's like, oh, apparently I shouldn't have asked her how many kids she had.
Yeah, that's why I went to you with
I guess that was the wrong question to ask. I don't know.
Right, I wasn't like upset about it. I was just
offensive?
like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I didn't even, how do you, there was 4 fucking messages. I couldn't even have fucked nothing up yet. She's already gone. The problem with Tinder and Bumble and shit is I think everybody just wants that attention.
Well, there's so many options, like you say with the internet all the time.
Yeah.
As soon as one guy they think's better looking or gonna be better, whatever comes along, that they don't give a fuck if they could talk to you for a week. It won't matter if somebody better comes along. See you later.
Well, my thing is they message me and then don't talk. Like they're like, "Hey, how are you?" You answer them, and then I forget about it. Like 4 days later, I'll go back on the app and see that she never answered. And I'm like, "When the fuck did you even fucking message me for that?"
Yeah. or if they match you and then they don't even fucking talk, it's like, what'd you match for?
Yeah. Well, so what I think that is just attention. They get that match, makes them feel good, and then they'll send, "Hey, how are you?" You send it back, and they're like, "Okay, he wants to talk to me. That's all I needed," and they can just move on.
Well, you ain't gonna get the dick with that attitude, bitch.
That's right. That's right. She's ambitious. Yes. I can't stand a girl that has no fucking interest. You don't have to fucking work 24/7 every single day of the week. You don't have to pick weeds, mow the lawn with scissors. Is this X gonna do it? X gonna give it to you?
For whatever reason, they bug me.
Yeah, you don't have to go crazy, and it's nice to have a lazy Sunday once in a while where you don't do nothing. But I just a girl that just wants to sleep all the time, be lazy all the time, do nothing all the time is like fuck. Want to go out to dinner? It's like a fight to get him to go out to dinner. It's like we haven't gone out to dinner in 3 weeks. You don't want to go out. Like, what the fuck is the problem?
That's typically your wife, so then you just go to your girlfriend. Well, fucking stay in bed all day then. I'll just go get my girlfriend.
Which, honest to God, is probably a lot of the reasons why people have side pieces, men and women, for reasons like this. She is consistent. Being consistent is amazing because it lets your significant other know that you are who you say you are. It lets a guy know that you are not putting on a fake persona in the first few months of the relationship, and you won't suddenly transform once you both get comfortable with each
100%,
other.
100%, I agree with
that. Me too. I thought that meant more of like...
What's that saying? Something it's better to be hated for who you are than liked for who you're not, basically, or whatever. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely.
That's why for a lot of these shows, like earlier on when we first started, a couple of the articles we were talking about, I looked up some stuff about how to get girls, and I was going to do that on the show, like do a couple of those articles, like tips to getting girls. And I never did it because I got thinking, how are you going to live like that? You read off of a list of things that you're supposed to do to girls.
And if that's not you.
Right, exactly. So you do that for 2 fucking months. Eventually, that's going to get tiring listening to this person tell you how to get girls. It's like, I'd just rather not have any girls than if I got to fucking go off this list.
It's a fucking job at that point, essentially.
So I was like, fuck it. I don't even going to tell our listeners how to do it because they should just be themselves anyway. So I thought this consistent thing meant more like wanting you. I don't know why I thought that, but there's nothing more unattractive than a girl that never asks you questions, and it just makes you feel like I want a girl to be. I thought this meant as like they make you feel wanted. I don't know why I put consistent and that together, but that's what I thought it meant. And but it makes me think. I think that's important.
Well, I was going to say either way, even if it's not the same, that is important. I agree. Right. If you don't feel wanted, why the fuck would you stay?
Exactly. If I'm busy, wake up in the morning. I'm busy doing something till 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't text or whatever, good morning. I want to look at my phone and see that she did it to me. Now, not every time. I don't need a girl to do that every fucking time, and then me do just that to her, make her feel unwanted. But sometimes, like, you can't, if the guy's always got to do all the fucking work and all the chasing, that's a huge turnoff.
You always got a message first or something? Exactly.
Right, like, and if you don't hear from him, then you won't hear from me.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's the way it should be. Then you just won't fucking hear from me. So yeah, that would go in along with my, as far as personality. You got to want me, which seems pretty fucking self-explanatory, really.
It's hard to find them like that for you, ain't you?
Yeah, lately. Yeah, it seems it. Well, they they want the fucking attention. It seems like. She's empathetic and understanding. Being supportive, compassionate, and encouraging towards your significant other plays a huge part in building a successful and happy relationship. So if I'm working out in the garage, if I got some shit to do, I got to work out in the garage, and she wants to come out there, even though if she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing out there, just the fact that she wants to be involved, that's huge turn on to me. And I think that's kind of what they're saying. Just
also support them, support your
hobbies and
and shit. But you also need a girl that's going to also put you back on level ground, though, too.
Okay, I agree. Speak on that, because I agree. I think I know what you're saying.
Nicole's done that. She does that with me a lot, and I'm actually grateful for that. Like, I'll go off on a thing, and then, like, she's like the voice of reasoning. Be like, okay, time out. Like, I support you and shit, but do you realize how stupid this sounds right now? And she kind of puts me back on a level, level ground. So I'm like, And then, like, I'll get kind of pissy at first. But then I'll start thinking about it, and I'm like, you're kind of right. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so she's still being supportive, actually, if you think about it.
Even if she doesn't like your idea.
She cares so much, I think, that she's like, do you realize how silly, like, it's not, it may not work, or whatever the case, so she's being supportive, even if it doesn't seem that way.
So.
Like an astronaut. You want to be an astronaut next week.
Yeah.
Do you realize you got to go to school for that? And you don't like floating. You don't like space.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Or someone on a podcast show.
Does she give you shit about that ever?
No, actually,
as far as I know, she always seems very supportive.
For the opposite, I'm surprised I figured I would have got what the hell's wrong with you type thing. No, she's actually the opposite. She actually enjoys that I do it and shit like that.
Other than the nonsense we talk about, but I think she knows us all well enough to know that this is entertainment. She understands that.
Is it, though?
Other than that,
is everything we say true or false?
You may never know.
Yeah, that's right.
Other than the nonsense we talk about, that's really harmless fun for you to do. I mean, you're not over here doing drugs. You're not drinking a lot. You might have a couple of beers if we do it in the afternoon or something, but it's not like well, I don't know. We might have some strippers coming.
Yeah.
And you know what comes with strippers, Matt?
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to.
STDs.
And cocaine.
For you.
Yes. Not for me.
Yes.
No, I'm basically
They don't
accounted
come
for
for him.
again
He's already got drippy dick.
When it comes to strippers, I'm out. So empathetic and understand. That was a good one. She's willing to put in effort. That's what I was saying. You have to do, like, I understand that typically the man's job is to chase the woman, but not. I think that.
Why are you going to chase something when it's not reciprocated?
Right. I'll chase you if you give me a reason to chase you, and you also return the favor. But if I go long enough, I'll go a couple weeks where it'll start to click in my head. I'm like, I'm doing all the fucking chasing here, and you're like, I'm always asking you to hang out. I'm always calling you. I'm always texting you. Eventually, I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah, it's getting boring. It's old.
This is done. Yep.
You just get tired of it.
Yep. So that I don't even gonna read that. That's basically just what it is. It's just important to put in effort for a woman. She has to hold similar values as him.
Yeah, that's true.
Our value system often stems from our upbringing and what our parents taught us. The things we find and don't find important, the things we believe in. Well, right, okay. If one person wants to live in California in the next 2 years and the other person doesn't, you don't have the same values. So, yeah, that's a huge...
Well, that's not really values where you want to live.
No?
No, values are
maybe I'm thinking like dreams and hopes.
Yeah,
or whatever.
values is more like are you on the same page on how you're going to raise your kids? You know, if you're going to be
morals.
Yeah, morals. If you're going to be strict along this line, you know, it doesn't work if one person's this way and the other person's total opposite.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
I guess financial values. If one person wants to go out and buy $600 pocketbooks every week and the other person's more of a money saver, then that's probably going to put some stress on it, I would imagine. Huh. All right, that's a valid one. She's sociable and friendly. That's yours. That you were brought up. Yeah, that's important. Short and sweet. Funny and has a sense of humor. Yes.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
This is and this one will make a girl more attractive physically to me. Like if they're like a 6 or a 7 or whatever, but they have a they have a good sense of humor, that'll almost make them go up physically a thing. Just for whatever reason, it makes them look better. Because there's nothing nicer than to be able to bust a girl's balls and have her do it back to you.
Yep.
Because then it makes your relationship like a friendship instead of like a cut and dry girlfriend or whatever. I think.
Oh, most relationships you should be friends,
right? And I think that makes it easier to be that way.
Well, yeah. If you can't have a sense of humor, be like that, what's the point of being with somebody?
Right. Sure.
If you're going to walk on eggshells all the time because you fucking crack a joke on her, she can't take it or whatever.
That's what I picture these girls when we talk about these girls that are with old guys and they're like 20 years old and they're taking them for their money. I just picture, I could be way wrong, but I picture these girls like if you joke around with them, they'll have no part of it. Like they're not gonna. They're just
because they're immature at 20 years old.
Yeah, they're just in it for the money and whatever. She's reliable. I think more ways to. Oh well, I guess it just don't flake on me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you set up dates and then every fucking time we set up a date the day before, you're like, oh, I can't. My cousin's third brother or whatever the fuck is in the hospital. Like, all right.
That's a quick way to move on to the next.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Right. Don't get me wrong, things come up. But if it starts to come up all the time and it's these ridiculous, what was this one? Oh, it's when the girls came for that one show and she was like, oh, my grandfather went to the hospital to get an ingrown toenail or something. That's not what it was, but just something. I was like, oh, okay, Christ.
Of course, yeah.
Affectionate and loving.
That goes with that touching thing, basically.
Yeah, kind of goes without saying, too. It's just, you got to have somebody that's... But not everybody is into that. Get rid of this fucking ad. Respectful. A fundamental aspect of a healthy relationship is mutual respect. If you and your significant other struggle to respect each other's bodies and boundaries, you may not be dating the one. Men love women who actually listen and respond to them. Men are wary of women who let them down, harass them, or embarrass them, or make a fool out of them. Yeah, okay. So you go out, and you got these girls that start to get drinking and like to cause drama, and then they'll start making fun of you in front of other people.
Yeah.
To get their attention.
That's a good way to get a smack in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost, yeah.
Not in public, but let me tell you, you got to go home with me, bitch.
Sure.
You got to go home with me.
It's almost like a form of flirting. Like a girl will flirt with, when this thing came back up, a girl will like flirt with other guys by making you look like shit. It's another way of letting them know that it's okay to flirt with them. Well, She's supportive. We already did that.
Yeah.
That's pretty simple. This one came back too. She is his best friend. Yes, I think that's important to be friends. I think there's two different types of best friend. Like you, there'll never be of like you and me, but I think there can be a best friend as that's my girl too. You know, another.
Well, she's your girlfriend or wife, so I mean, you would think you would have that kind of friendship.
It's a different best friend. Like I think you can only have one best friend at the same sex, but if like it's a whole different because there's shit that I could do with her that I can't do with him.
Well, yeah, you could do it with
but I'm not a willing participant.
Yeah, but we're not Matt. Here,
I am not taking part in fucking oral October. So it's just not. And
See, I could do that with a girl.
And I'm certainly not carrying around potatoes when I lose.
But the oral October isn't really off the table. It's more about
more about the potatoes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She listens to him. Man, I mean, can't be. You know, they ask you how your day is. You start to tell them, and they walk off. They leave the hat like what
do they say? What do you tell a girl with two black eyes?
No, you already told her twice.
So she better listen.
Self-awareness is not perfection. It simply implies that both partners are working towards improving themselves individually. And a woman's self-awareness creates security, which makes more place for communication, vulnerability, and trust. Yes, I agree with that. I like somebody that is actively working to make themselves better. Men or women. Not even just people. I just like to see people do better for themselves.
That or even in relationship goals too and shit like that. It took a long time for me and Nicole to actually get to that kind of point.
Yeah.
Where we actually sit down and we talk to each other and we actually try to figure shit out.
This is good for the whole independent and why I don't like independent women, and because it's so hard for me to explain all the time. But this helps that because this is
because they don't do none of this if they try to be that independent.
Exactly.
They don't care about talking to you. They don't.
Independent women have that attitude like, well, I'm flawed and I'm perfect. Like, no, you're just flawed.
Yeah.
You just have some issues. And there's somebody out there that probably will date you because they don't give a fuck enough and they'll deal with it. But that's that independent thing. I'm sassy. I'm bitchy. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm gonna stay single then because it's fucking ridiculous. It's
just a lot of S's out there, didn't he?
Yeah.
But that's it. That's a perfect example of why I don't like independent women because it's the.
However, at the same time, there's nothing wrong with an independent woman.
Correct.
To an extent.
Correct. I don't want people to think that I
not to the extreme, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I don't need them to need me for everything. Like, have a good job, have a good house, have a good family. That's great. Be independent that way. Just there's a point where it goes from being independent healthy to being independent as in, and this is what I say about how I think it's like they're just trying to be tough.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're all sorts of fucking flawed. They got red flags everywhere. They're all fucked up with daddy issues and family issues and mental issues. And they just, instead of working on it and fixing that and trying to make themselves better, they just play it off like, I'm spiritual. I'm fucking.
There's another S.
I'm sturdy. I'm self-reliant.
I'm sexy. I'm smart.
But that's it. I think they play their mental issues and their problems in their life instead of taking the effort to work. It's a good example of these fat chicks we talk about. I have no problem with a girl being fat if there's an actual reason
she's
for
not
it.
Your girl,
but don't be don't be 350 pounds and be like, I'm sexy. I'm just you're doing the same thing as these independent girls. You're just playing that off because you don't want to do the work to make yourself better.
You know what? If you're fat and 370 pounds, you're smelly.
Yes. Yes. You're stinky.
Yeah.
The word of the day today on Sesame Street is S, or the letter of the day today is S.
That looks like a snake for all the folks watching.
She communicates with him. Yeah, this goes without saying. You got to have communication, which is very hard between men and women. What were we talking about earlier where they just won't tell the going out to dinner? Like they already know in their head where they want to fucking go, but they just won't.
What was that? I can't remember it now, but it was something about the guy to trick it's not like a big trick, but like go out to eat or something. You say something to them and the first thing they say, that's where you go.
Oh,
You know what I'm trying? You know what I'm
yeah.
I'm bringing you to your favorite place or something. I know what you're saying. Now.
She'll be like, oh, you know, Burger King. You know, okay, we're going to, you know, or whatever the case, something like that. You know?
Oh no,
I can't remember exactly.
You get 3 guesses to tell me where your favorite place is, or
where you want something.
No,
You know,
it
yes,
was the first
I want to
one
figure it out.
You know what I'm trying to say,
It was
though.
the first one you did. I'm bringing you to your favorite place, and when she goes, oh yeah, whatever restaurant, that's
Fuddruckers.
Yeah, Fuddruckers. That's where you go.
Yeah, but if she doesn't do that, you still don't know. There was another one like when she says, "Where we go?" and you say, "Well, where's your favorite place, Becky?" You act or something. I know what you're saying.
Yes, I just can't remember it, but that's a good way to do it, though.
Anyway, we're gonna go to one of your. Anyway,
We're gonna have to figure this out now
because I'm really it's
gonna bug
bothering
me.
my head now.
I think 20 goes without saying.
Yeah, she has a pleasant face.
Yeah.
Do you think we might have talked about this before? Face or body? If she had a 10 for a face but a 1 for a body, or a 1 for a face and a 10 for a body, what do you pick? Body or face?
Probably face. I have to have a cute face.
I would go with you, but the first thing that comes to my head is that she's got a pretty face, but she's 400 fucking pounds, and I don't know if I
That's
can.
what I'm thinking.
I almost would take an uglier face.
However, I'm going with a fucking smoking hot body, but it looks like she fell down the ugly tree and hit every branch. It's like, Jesus, what good's that
I
body?
would say a lot of people are like, oh, she's got a butter face, everything butter face. I don't fall into that. I
had a girl like that.
She could have a fucking 10 for a body if her face was hideous. I'm kind of out.
That's a tough one.
I had a girl like that before. It was like my buddy's girlfriend's friend came over with him one night, and she came over. She had a fucking beak on her.
Oh, you talked about her in one of the shows.
She had a snout on her.
She did. A snout.
Schnoz.
A schnoz. The old snozzle was quite big, and but her fucking body was banging. But she had a hot body. I mean, when the lights were out and her face was in the pillow, it was the fucking thought I was doing a supermodel until she looked up. I'm like, huh.
See, that's why I think I would almost lean towards the ugly face but nice body, because if they have a nice face but they're like 400 pounds, I know I'm still.
That's a big one.
I know.
Yeah.
You're damn right. It's a big one.
Oh, literally and figuratively.
But I still know I'm fucking a fat bitch. Lights on, lights off, whatever. And no, I can't do that. I think I'd have to go with a nice body and a bad face.
One thing to think about, though, is I'm kind of reaching here with this, but a fat body, but a pretty face, you can lose weight. But if you have an ugly face, there's not a whole lot.
You could have plastic surgery.
Yeah, but we also think that's ugly.
Yeah, look how many people got plastic surgery, and they actually look worse with the plastic surgery than they did.
I don't. That's a very hard question.
That is a tough one.
I think I'm going to go with you, though. I think I would rather, and it ain't easy to pick this, but I think I'd rather have a better body and an uglier face. I guess for basically the same reasons.
Of course, you got to look at it. We're assuming one body is because she's fat, but maybe it's other stuff. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like,
well, I think the fat thing is the only thing that would bother me.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Like if she had one lopsided titty, one was a C and one was a B, I could get over that pretty quick. Because you could put that, you could hide that. I just don't think you could hide fatness. What else is there?
You can't.
What else? And we already.
How do you hide that?
It's not like you could take it off and leave it home when you go out. And you know me with one arm, one leg. That shit doesn't bother me.
You can't put 15 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
That's right.
You can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there's other things. I mean, if she was like flat chested, like schoolboy flat chested, I couldn't. No.
However, if she's got a nice ass, I have no problem.
Because I'm an ass man. I would be an ass.
But,
and if her,
all right, so let's ask this question. Well, this is a simple one. Ass or tits? We already know. We've done this a million times, so that's kind of a stupid question.
But what if she had no ass?
That's.
And a flat chest like a fucking schoolboy.
So then you're dating a boy.
Right. We're getting to the point where she's unattractive and I'm not going to date her.
Well, that's a bad body. She got a pretty face, but what if she had a pretty face and no ass?
So there's the thing. So no ass
and no titties.
No tits, but she's got a pretty face. I would still take if she was skinnier, I would still take the pretty face if she had no ass and no tits. So let's take the fat girl thing out of this and just say that she's skinny. She's got but no tits, no ass, and a 10 for a face. I'll take the face. I'll take that still.
Even though as soon as you got her naked, she looks like a fucking schoolboy.
No,
he prefers that.
Yeah.
Turn the lights off. I guess
that's sexy.
I don't know. What the fuck are you sucking on? A flat fucking chest? I mean, you go to grab, you just rub.
Yeah, but but the other option is
Are you on your stomach or your back? It's still
there's the other option is what? A pretty as ugly face and then tits and an ass.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Ooh, this puts a whole nother twist.
I think
to
I'm
this.
still sticking by.
Oh, no, I'm just
nice
saying.
Body.
There's more to just a pretty face and more than.
Yeah, that's me. I'm more than just a pretty face.
But everyone's like, well, fat. I mean, I'm no fat's fat. I mean, obviously, a 500-pound
I guess
girl.
when we think fat, we're talking like blub fat. Like
Yeah.
fat. Yeah.
But I mean, if a girl's like pleasantly plump,
right?
Well,
that's different. A little bit of plump. Are you getting more coffee? Yeah. Can you put some in here, please, or just another cup or something? Thank you. Yeah, I don't. There's girls that are still attractive, and this is another thing that's been changing with me as time goes on. I'm more. You know what they say? A trimmed deck is a big deck.
My deck ain't big either way. Extra, read all about it. Priority Earthworks. PriorityEarthworks.net. If you have mulching for commercial, residential, or any overgrown that you would like to take care of.
What about your bush? Will he trim your bush?
He will trim the bush. It's just hot off the presses right here. His name's Adam, 518-669-5401. He will trim your bush. He will keep your property clean, trimmed, and proper. Again, call Adam at 518-669-5401 or PriorityEarthworks.net. It's hot off the press, extra, read all about it.
I'm kind of like the little bit of
me. I don't like skinny chicks.
Right. You don't like them at all, right?
No,
that's unattractive to you?
I wouldn't say it's unattractive, but I prefer, it turns me on more when I can grab onto something.
All right, that's fair. There's a lot of people that think that.
And trust me, I've had my fair share.
You don't have to this time. Just black.
I've had my fair share of skinny chicks in my day.
Yeah,
but I just preferred a thick.
I'm just the opposite. I prefer skinny, not unhealthy skinny, but like fit skinny.
Yeah.
But I'll move into that like a little bit plumper. Not plump. I don't even like that word because that almost sounds too big. But just a little thicker.
Yeah, a thick.
I think
something. I like thick, and there's a lot of pretty girls out there that are like that.
Sure. What about big boned? I don't know. That's kind of a turnoff to me because then they're tall and they're thick, but they're skinny and they're just big girl. They're like linebackers.
I don't know. How about like muscular?
No. I'm out instantly. That's an easy one for me. If a girl is like a bodybuilder,
they got like 6-pack abs.
Nope,
and shit.
I'm out. A flat, like a tight stomach is great, but there's that line where girls will go work out and go to the gym and get that flat stomach and that tight stomach, and then they'll keep going, and then they get abs. As soon as they got arm muscles and abs, I'm fucking
If they're
done.
more muscular than me, I don't want them.
Right.
If they can kick my ass, I don't want them.
Mm-hmm.
How about all natural? Ones that don't believe in shaving.
Absolutely not.
That armpit hair.
But I will say this. I would probably, you'll laugh at me, I'd probably deal with that over I would a muscle girl, like a bodybuilder girl.
Really? I have fucking hairy legs and armpit hair and a fucking crazy fucking
I think
bush?
So. I think I would take that over a muscular. And I'm not talking just a girl that's in fit. I'm talking about a girl that on the weekends goes to bodybuilding competitions and like oiled up and does the fucking posing. I don't like that. I would think I would take the hair over that.
With a crazy bush with all little tidbits and trinkets in it and everything.
What would bother me about the hairy thing is the legs and armpits more so than the like. I certainly like a shaved vagina.
I could probably deal with the armpits more than I could deal with fucking hairy legs. Hairy legs. I mean, a little prick here and there is one thing, but
we have a little prick.
Yeah. But if she's like got a little like fucking like full grown like
we got
fucking
2 little pricks,
full grown like fucking man hair legs. Yeah, no, that's just fucking nasty.
Yeah, I don't. Believe it or not, like I said, I like shaved puss, but that would be the least of my worries when it came down to a hairy girl. The legs and the armpit.
I like shaved puss, but also if it's not shaved, it has to be at least like scaped and like.
I can't do hairy, but like it's either got to be shaved or you get like that racing stripe, whatever.
Yeah,
but hairy armpits, legs, I'm out. I'm telling you, right? I don't give a fuck. I'll take that. I'll take Arnold Schwarzenegger's fucking looking girl before I'll take a hairy chick.
You would too, or no?
Probably.
You take the bodybuilder over.
Yeah, and then when she's all juiced up on steroids, you can suck on her little penis of a clit.
Tastes like testosterone.
I don't even.
Gay!
It's always something. It's always.
He always turns it gay. I'm starting to really wonder.
Yep.
And I got to sit over here next to him. At least you're safe over there.
There will be a day.
For what?
Oh, you'll know. You'll know when that day comes. Or Matt comes.
For all the ejaculates.
Oh, boy. I hope I never find out. Right here. Has a fit body. Fit is fine. Muscular is not to me.
See what you did there. Fit is fine.
Yes. She is honest and trustworthy. That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's like number one anymore.
Just going to say that.
My fucking list. If I can't trust you, I don't give a fuck what you look like, how many dreams and hopes you have, and how ambitious you are. I don't give a fuck.
I'm actually kind of surprised that's that far down on the list. You really think that would be?
I don't know if this is 3. I don't know if this is like a top though.
Oh, that's true.
You know
It
what
might
I mean?
not be in order, but
Because if it was, you're right. This should be the
top 3 minimum.
Yeah, trust is trust and honesty is loyalty. Same thing, I think. Intelligent and confident, yes.
Yeah,
confidence is hot.
I mean, we talked about the confidence thing, but intelligence is important. That's kind of why I was so excited about this one. Is that I don't want a fucking bimbo.
No,
we joke about it all the time, like but I don't want a bimbo. I want a girl that knows her shit. Which is another thing, and it might even be on this list or something. But like a good career. Like, and I'm not taking away anything from, as long as you're working, I'm happy for you. Because in this day and age, nobody wants to work. So if you got a fucking job at Taco Bell or McDonald's or something, I'm still happy for you.
I like Taco Bell.
But there's...
Actually, that sounds good.
It does.
It's attractive.
Wish we had a Taco Bell up here.
Boy, Chinese sounds good. Maybe I think I'm going to go get Chinese
Here we go.
afterwards.
Yeah. Fuck this. Now we're all getting hungry. I'm going to Grubhub something right now.
A girl that has a career path, which I guess would go with dream goals, I guess. But yeah, a girl that is actively working towards, doesn't need to be college.
I agree with, at least if they're working, but at the same time, would you really want to date somebody long term that has like a dead end? Like if they're working at like McDonald's or something, would you really want to be with them long term though, do you think?
I guess not. No. I guess I would hope that eventually they would decide that is that's not a career. And that's just
it's like you think about, you're together 10 years, you buy a house, you're living together, people, maybe you meet new friends and they come over like, oh, what do you do for work? You're like, oh, I'm an attorney and my wife works at Burger King. It's like, what the fuck?
Now,
and again, nothing wrong with people working.
If it's a second job, if you work for like the state or something during the day and you do a couple of nights a week so like Nicole at Tractor Supply. It's the same thing, but that's a second job. She has a career.
Supplement income, basically. That's to have extra money to
just kind of a hobby for her. She enjoys talking to the people and stuff. That's completely different. If you work at McDonald's because it's after your normal job and you're just
100%,
that doesn't bother me.
But if that's your main job, I'm just, and again, nothing against people working. If you're working, I give
for you.
Absolutely.
And if you're 17, 18, you got a job at McDonald's, I'm fucking proud of you because normal 17, 18-year-olds don't want
30-year-olds to work nowadays.
Right. But let's, as you get to be 20, 22, 21, something like that, you got to start looking towards a career. Right. Where do you want to go from here? You don't really want to be at McDonald's the rest of your life.
I'd have to say by the time I would think by the time you're 25 to 30, you should pretty much have your career job set up.
At least started.
I would think.
I think at least getting.
I think that's a fair,
or at least going in that direction.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue. I always talk about how where we work is a great job, but I think that's my issue. Is that when I was younger,
you're not proud of it
because of this reason that we're talking. That's why I bring it up again. I bring it up so much. I hate to, but this is a perfect example of it. It's that when I was younger, I started my career path and I grew and grew and grew and got to where I wanted to in my career. And now, even though this is a great job, now I've fallen off that career path and I've started this job. That's my issue with it, and that's why I'm not proud of it, because it's not my career path. I guess. Nothing wrong with the job.
Makes sense.
Nothing wrong with the people that work there, the job, none of that. It's just not what my career. I did all this for years, for 16 fucking years, and I just feel like I'm.
Well, none of that. You always dreamed of driving truck.
Right.
Like that was your fucking, as a kid.
Since
before
we
you
were
even,
fucking 15, I used to talk about trucking with you. So, yeah. She has a heart of gold. That's simple.
Some of this stuff's repetitive. They just change the wording. I think.
She's got to be caring and have a heart of gold was the next one. Like,
isn't that
what's the difference?
Does not stress you out. Well,
yeah.
I guess if she's understanding, she would know.
Yeah, but every girl stresses their fucking man out.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, and I think there's going to be some fucking stress.
Yeah.
However, I think of like my license plate ex-girlfriend, remember?
Oh, my God.
That type of stress is not acceptable.
That was too much stress.
Yes. That was a lot. Holy fuck. And then
That's basically
I guess that's it. What was it, 25? Yeah, we did 25.
What? That was a pretty good list, though.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah,
actually.
that was
we had
pretty
some good conversation.
Sure.
A lot of S's.
A lot of S's.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I feel the same.
You don't say.
So that's that. That's how you find a perfect girl. Simple as that. You just follow this list, done. You get the perfect girl.
Yeah, that's all. That's it.
It's cut and dry. I don't know why people are having such problems in life.
No.
Yeah, they literally number it for you. You almost do it in order and you'll be fine.
Yep, they tell you right here how to do it. Next one's Sky Bree for our halftime show.
Sky with an S.
Yes.
Sky.
Yes. The last week we did, instead of the Would You Rather and stuff, we just wanted to bring to your attention some OnlyFans and Instagram models and so forth, because we think the guys would think they're hot. Man, some of the girls, by the sound, I keep thinking like 3/4 of our listener base is women, or is men, and I forget about the women. Some women are into this too.
Yeah.
So Sky Bree is
she looks like a doll there.
She does.
She looks like one of those fucking
1 out of 10. What the fuck is going? Mike's losing his mind over something.
My buddy just snapped me this.
Oh my god!
Put like a filter on it.
Oh my god!
I don't know. It's just whatever.
I think she's hot. I gotta give her.
She is smoking.
8.5. The only reason I won't give her a 9 is because she looks like that girl that I was just talking about, where she's got 20 pounds of makeup
the
on.
Eyebrows.
She's got probably
Or
fake
the
lips,
eyelashes.
big old eyelashes, fake tits. I'm sure
She looks like one of those sex dolls right there.
she does.
With how much makeup she has on.
Can we look up some other picture? Because I think that's the only.
I was just gonna say, wonder if you could find her without all that, like a natural. And I bet you she's still pretty though.
That's I'm going to read the stuff about it. I'm going to find some other pictures. Sky Bree is a big name on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and more OnlyFans. Oh, and more recently, OnlyFans. So if you want to look her up, Sky Bree.
I certainly do.
Sky Bree is a 22-year-old internet star from LA whose fame has skyrocketed since some of her photos and videos on OnlyFans were leaked. Her real name isn't known, and for all we know, it could be Sky Bree. At the time of this article publication, Sky has 197,000 followers on Instagram, more than 156,000 on OnlyFans, 73,000 on TikTok, and 95 on Twitter. She ain't got that many on TikTok. I'm surprised. Despite only joining the platform in December. Oh, that's it. Reports say Sky quit her day job at Target to become now see, she's following her career path.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's meant to be.
She went from Target to porn.
Target.
More or less.
Yeah, and this will last 10 years, and she'll be not good looking, and
then she'll go back to Target.
Let's talk about. See how you could see her nipples poking through them shirt right there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That is hot to me, but I don't want my girl doing that when we go out, and I don't know why. Am I wrong for that?
Because it's going to draw attention.
Yeah.
I think it also comes down, if it's a mistake and it just got cold out, it doesn't bother me. But if I got a girl that dresses purposely so everybody can see that, that's what bothers me.
How do you know she's doing it purposely for everybody else to see, or she's doing it because she wants to look good for you?
Well,
you don't. See, that's the thing.
That'll work. Well, if you're sitting on the couch on a lazy Sunday and she's got them sweatpants I was talking about and a tank top on, the fire's going and her fucking nips are poking out, that's hot as fuck. But if every time we go out to have a burger and a beer at a bar to meet friends, your nipples are fucking poking out.
If that happens in October, are you going to fail?
Burgers, bar, and beer.
It's going to be goddamn hard.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
It's going to be goddamn hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's to look over and see that, then fucking curled up where they roll the top. Oh boy, I don't even want to.
Their hip bone sticking just about this much of it above the roll.
I might fail today because I know Matt would let me if I got horny enough.
roll your Carhartts down a little.
Gay.
I think I got a different one of them somewhere. But
I don't know. I like Sky Bree though.
Yeah, I do.
I got to tell you.
Holy shit! You're just really gay.
We got. Let's see if we can find some pic. I gotta be. Can you Google Sky Bree and see what comes up on Google Images? I want you guys to do it so that I don't do it here and then have a bunch of nudes come up.
Oh, that's always your excuse. But you look at nudes any other time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not when the camera's rolling.
Not when the camera's rolling.
Yeah.
Does it say how much she makes? Let's see how much she makes on here. Reports say Sky quit her day job. We already read that, to be a creator. She regularly posts sex tapes and other sex X-rated content on her Twitter feed to advertise her OnlyFans. So she does actual fucking videos. It's not clear whether Sky Ernie has a boyfriend, as there isn't any sign of one on her social media. However, she dates.
She's pretty fucking hot, dude.
Yeah, she is. She really is. What is Sky Bree's net worth is confirmed, but considering her popularity, she's got to be doing well out of it. Sky's OnlyFans subscription fee is $20 per month. She also has an Amazon wish. So what is she got? 197,000 subscribers on. Yeah, she's hot. What is 197,000 times 20?
She dated that guy.
Paul?
Yeah.
Jake Paul?
Yeah.
He's dated a bunch of them. Let me do 100. Actually, let me make sure.
3.9 million.
Well, nothing really.
Oh, 156. So 156 times 20?
156,000?
Yeah, times 20. Because it says here
3.12 million.
That's a month. Holy fuck. Times 12. If you can. Right. If it ain't a big deal if you already get rid of it. Let's just see what she makes a year. Because if she's got 156. Oh, that's likes.
So that's different.
Yeah, okay. Well, fuck. Say she's got half.
Either way, it's a lot of money.
Right, it's over a million. She's making millions a year.
22 years old.
She's making millions a month.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. Not OnlyFans. I don't know how more girls don't do it. I'm glad they don't. But I don't know how they don't do it. So we're going to take a chance.
There you go.
Here.
Wait, what's her net worth? It said it down there. See if we were... Keep going down right here.
Oh, that's what I read. It doesn't really say.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see if we could find some pictures for the viewers on YouTube if they could see her.
Nothing nude came up when I did it, so.
Good.
She's fucking hot.
Sky Bree.
Couldn't really find one without like a bunch of makeup and stuff, though. I mean, some of them she didn't have as much on, but...
Well, and there you go. That's my perfect example of that. You can't... It's hard to... Oh, fuck, is she hot? Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude.
We got to be careful. We're getting into...
Oh, keep going.
Territory here. A whole bunch about her.
Look at that thumb.
That one right there is hot.
Look at that jellyfish.
Oh, goodness gracious. Can we make this one big? Can I make that my background
You
on my
stay on
phone?
this page much longer and something's going to get big.
So, what do we do here?
Oh, we're going down the rabbit hole now.
Yeah, we are.
Here we go.
There we go. Yeah,
Good
that's
God.
probably my favorite picture so far of her right there. Or maybe that one. I'm going to save that as my background on my fucking phone. I think, look at this one. God damn it.
Oh.
How old is she? 22?
Oh.
Yeah. No, good for her for having fucking good genes.
What's that one? She doesn't look like she's got much on that.
This one?
That one. She doesn't have a lot on there, and she's fucking hot.
Boy, is she.
Oh, my God, is she.
If we search far enough, we'll probably find the leaked stuff.
Yep.
Do it.
Which is what I'm afraid. Do it, he says. Do it. Fucking do it. Do
Fucking
it.
do it. We don't give a fuck.
Look at that. It looks like she's on top of me. What the fuck was that? No, I never heard that come out of you.
I just came. I hope it was good for her.
Yeah, we're going to start just using this for our background instead of the back and forth thing. Yeah. Good for her.
We're on awe. Matt hasn't said a word.
Yeah, we don't.
Matt, wake up. Come back to...
Just looking.
Yeah,
she doesn't look a lot different than that picture I sent you of the stripper we're trying to get here.
No.
To be honest with you. Not much different. Well, good for her. On to the next thing. There's Bree, Sky Bree. If you guys are interested in checking her out, go check her out on OnlyFans. It's only $20 a month.
Well worth it.
Yep. We talked about high maintenance girls, and Bold is going to tell us what that means.
Okay.
See if we're right or wrong. She pays attention to her appearance. Don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I think too much.
I don't even really consider that high maintenance.
No, I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
Too much is too much, but, well, let's see what it says. There's one word that describes her perfectly, hot. A high-maintenance woman is not the sweatpants, fluffy slipper-wearing, next-door neighbor kind of woman. Yeah, the girl next door, yes, okay. The girl next door is my ideal girl. That's a 10 to me, and that's the cute over hot. The girl next door is typically cute, I think, in my head.
It's too bad you don't have one of those.
Yeah, what a shame that is. We'll take a moment on that one. That was good, Matt.
That was good. That was a good one.
He was pretty quick about that too. But yeah, I like you said, I like it, but I'm not going out
I
to
wish I
dinner.
didn't. I wish I didn't, Matt. Actually, sometimes.
Yeah.
Wish I didn't. Which, come to find out, I don't know if
You told me already.
I did.
School friends.
Yes.
Or whatever.
And we're getting ready to go yesterday, and they're over there hanging out and talking about memories and stuff, and so we'll see.
Watching two TVs at once. He's now all of a sudden he's like, I'm all for it.
No.
Just not in October, or I'm going to be carrying around 2 bags of potatoes.
She pays attention to her appearance. Yeah, I think that's good up to a point. What else to say? She lives to take special care of her appearance. That's where the issue is. If that's all you're about is what you look like,
that's where it becomes the high maintenance.
That's these Instagram models and stuff. That they're the ones that where they're walking with their little cousin on his birthday or something, and they got to like stop selfie.
Like they're on the red carpet.
Yeah,
they do all like the pose. Like, get out of here, fucking bitch. She's fierce in communicating her needs. A high maintenance woman isn't shy about communicating her needs. She will clearly okay. This is putting this independent girl into the same thing. The independent are the same ones. I'm this. I'm that. I'm a bitch, and you got to just deal with it. Same thing. She will clearly state what she wants and how she wants it, unapologetically. Which I don't. To a certain level with that, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either.
No.
And I agree. And if she wants a kiss, she'll ask for it straight up.
I kind of find that attractive.
I'm not opposed to that.
Are you gonna kiss me or what? Like, I'm like, fuck yeah, I am. Now you said it like that.
Well, yeah, you have to anyway. She told you she's fierce.
She's not scared to express her desires and preferences. This is usually intimidating for most people, but will be refreshing for the right one. I think number 2 is fucking horseshit. Well, we don't really know if this high maintenance thing is. They're looking at it like a negative. Maybe they're looking at it like a positive, where we look at it like a negative.
Mm-hmm.
Well, number 3 is definitely qualifies.
Yes, and I think this is like the number 1 thing that makes me think she got to have Louis Vuitton. She got I'm not. That's only $420 for that pocketbook. I don't buy pocketbooks for under $500. I'm not wearing that piece of shit. Yeah,
because you need a $500 purse to carry around your tampons. You stupid bitch.
Right. Yeah, you bleed just like the poor girl next to you.
Do they make Michael Kors tampons? I'm not aware. or do they all come from fucking like Walmart and Rite Aid?
Number 3 is she has expensive taste. That's what we're talking about. A high maintenance woman is used to a good life. She enjoys pampering herself by eating at the best restaurants, living a fabulous life, vacationing in the best places, and using the best gadgets.
Well, that's fine. If she has the money to do it,
I was just going to say that.
If
you want to make your own money and do that? Have at it.
But if
and
you're
that's
like
when OnlyFans comes in.
If you're like that before you met me and you met me, yeah, obviously I can't do that. So it's on you. Then maybe we're not going to work out.
Yep.
Or unless you're paying for it.
She has above average self-esteem, so she's cocky, I guess. A high maintenance woman has self-confidence that would humble many. I don't agree with this. Well, I'm sure there's a few. I think a lot of girls are high maintenance because they have low self-esteem and they use their money to make themselves look better and more important. Look at me. I'm in Paris this weekend. Look at me. I have a $3,000 pocketbook. Look at me. I bought $5,000 shoes.
Just so they can feel important.
Right. I think true confidence is the girl that, and it comes right back to what we were saying. I think true confidence is the girl that can go out in sweatpants and a fucking tank top and a ponytail and just know she looks good anyway.
Or go walk around with a knockoff fucking Louis Vuitton bag or whatever and be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yep. I don't agree with that one at all. I'm sure there's a few. Number 5, she's a perfectionist. A high-maintenance woman won't settle for less than the best. She demands top-tier everything in life, and that's why most men will see her as a spoiled brat. That's not the case at all. In fact, she simply knows her worth and what she deserves. I disagree with this, too.
That's the way they justify this high-maintenance shit. It's like, no, I know what I'm worth and what I bring to the table. You bring
That's what we're saying. I'm independent. I don't need you.
You bring 12-inch fake eyelashes and too much makeup to the table. That's what you fucking...
And a used pussy.
Yeah, and a fucking expensive fucking lifestyle.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
If I wanted to pay for sex, I'd just go get a fucking hooker.
She demands top... You know why? Because I think of these high-maintenance girls as the girls that are 21 dating a 75-year-old because he's got money.
But they're in love. It's not because of the money. They're in love. They like him for who he is.
Because she won't settle for more... Trust me. Yeah, he might have money, But if that's all that you think, that's your only thing on your list that you won't settle for somebody that has less money than that.
She's the poorest person in the fucking world.
Yep. No matter how much money he gives you, you will always be poor with that fucking attitude. She could be domineering. If you have low self-esteem, you'll probably have a hard time being around a high-maintenance woman. She's capable of taking over the decision-making from you and taking charge of the relationship due to your indecisive nature. She's also very outspoken, with very strong opinions, and won't submit to someone she presumes she can't lead. I don't know what to think of this one. What do you guys think of that one? I can't figure that one out in my head.
So far, I don't like this bitch, whoever she is.
If you have low self-esteem, you probably have a hard time being around a high-maintenance woman.
Basically, she's fucking bossy. She tells you what to fucking do all the time.
If you have, this is the line that gets me. If you have low self-esteem, you'll probably have a hard time being around a high-maintenance woman.
That has nothing to do with my self-esteem.
I think if I have high self-esteem, I'd rather just stay away from somebody like that.
Yeah.
So I think they're, well.
No, but they're saying if you have low self-esteem already, she's just going to boss you around.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're capable. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I think that, yeah. All right. That's pretty valid. I think if you're just, but I think that goes with any girl. If you're a fucking pushover, they'll just boss you around. That makes you a simp.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just
another S.
Yes.
Yes.
She's often clingy in relationships, which is weird because I figured
high maintenance would be the opposite.
Yeah,
it should be less.
You're giving her that kind of money. She's got to do something.
All right. Here. This might seem kind of strange for the confident, high-maintenance woman, but it's true. Because she's keen on receiving attention, she seeks it out in ways that can make her seem a bit needy at times. She wants to chat several times a day. She wants to be held, soothed, and pampered. She always wants to enjoy wholesome emotional support from her partner. Or anyone else, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me adding some negative shit to it. She loathes being lonely or ignored, so don't leave her on red for hours or days at a time or take her for granted. She'll hate that. She'll just go find somebody else.
Yeah.
Number 8. Oh. This is what happened here. Then they
switched. It changed over to how to make a relationship work with a high maintenance. You know how you make it work? You don't.
Yep.
That's
yeah. If they're to the extreme of any of them things we just said, if any girl is to the extreme of anything, just stay the fuck away from her. I guess.
Yeah. It's not even worth it.
Make an effort when
you think it's really going to work out though. What if you can't, if you can't maintain those things for the entire relationship, as soon as it stops, she'll be gone.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
If I
the first time you can't take her to fucking Paris for dinner on a Tuesday because that's what she wants, so the relationship's over. She's just going to go to the next guy, find the next guy that'll do it. Well, fuck you then.
This is when I think high maintenance women. I think of Instagram models, TikTok models. These models that are just used to getting. That's another type of girl, and I don't even know
what they want.
Yeah,
and if they don't get it, they turn into a fucking bitch.
Those are the girls that we always talk about. I love hurting them girls. They just walk into a fucking party, and because they've got it all their life, and they just think they're so fucking great. And I don't.
Well, back to where they say though, like they like I said, they sum it up by saying, well, they know their worth, what they bring to. What do you bring to the table? A girl that's high maintenance like that probably isn't going to cook. I'm too good to cook. So what are you bringing to the table? Mm-hmm. What are you really bringing to the table besides that used pussy, like you said?
And it's used.
Yeah. So what are you really doing?
Yeah.
What do you do? You're probably not working because I'm supporting you. Because you're too good to work.
Mm-hmm.
But so what's your worth then? What are you fucking worth?
This is what I think. It always comes off like we're being mean to girls when we talk about like guys have more to offer than women. I know that sounds horribly fucking mean if you're a lady listener, but I mean if you think about it's not all of them. There's some that bring money to the table and bring emotional support and stuff, but for the most part, like a girl like that. What worth is it to us to be with a girl like we're talking about here? These high maintenance girls, absolutely no fuck.
Or there's the ones that
you use them for a Saturday night and that's it.
Or there's the ones that don't have the money but want the money and they fucking belittle their fucking boyfriends, husbands and shit and like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I deserve this. I deserve that.
Yeah.
Type girls. To me, that's
why do you deserve that, bitch? Why do you deserve it? What does she do?
Yeah.
For you, that you deserve that.
I mean, to me, that's high maintenance, too.
And this is what we've talked about. Why it seems like it's okay for men to be sluts, but not girls, is because they have sex to offer.
However,
amongst some other things,
that's
but
like the weakest thing for men, though. I think that's you know what I mean. A lot of guys, I think, will be okay with that, though. Like that's all they care about is sex, essentially. So that's all she brings to the table. Some guys are okay with that.
No,
as long as she's giving up the pussy, I don't care.
For a
it's
little
like
while.
we talked about these girls that are using these guys for their money.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are using the girls for the pussy, so it's worth them buying them a yacht.
Yeah, but they have the money, and they ain't. Those rich guys ain't stupid. You know, do you think those rich guys got married to these fucking young ass stupid chicks and don't have a fucking prenup or something set aside where they're not going to get anything?
I get what you're saying.
Or at least have an agreement with them. Be like, all right, if we split up, I'm just going to give you this amount of money, and that's it.
Right.
You know,
and like you said, these guys are millionaires and billionaires. They're not stupid people.
No.
And then they'll post pictures of this old guy with this young girl, like, oh, she's using you. Like you just said, he's not stupid. I'm sure he knows she's using him. And then that one person we talked to was like, yeah, I'm using her too.
He's sending her to the spa as he's down on the yacht fucking the other hot chick that he has on the fucking boat.
Sure. Yeah. So that's a good point. I don't feel sorry for these old guys. They're not, like you said, they're not dumb.
They know what they're doing.
They're not a millionaire by luck, usually.
The guys I feel bad for are the girls that want all this richy shit, and the guys can't give it to them, and they try and try and try, and not even simps. Not like I want to do this for you. Just the guy that's a hard worker.
Just trying to do the right thing in a relationship.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
And
those are the guys I feel bad for.
Yeah,
Yep.
and she's just a straight up cunt. And the guy's just for some reason too in love with him to fucking realize it ain't working and trying to make it work, and it's never gonna work.
I feel bad for 20-year-old guys now. That young, like they're adults now, but they're still kind of kids. That stage, they're starting it, like they might be past their like high school relationship or whatever, or their high school sweetheart. Now they're going out in the dating world. I feel bad for them
God
because,
bless them.
Yes, dating is fucking horrible. We always talk about it, but those are the ones, they're out trying to get their life started with some career, probably doing fucking HVAC somewhere or plumbing or doing some blue collar job. They're trying
Working
to get their
60 hours a fucking week.
Right. So that they could, like you said, not necessarily a simp, but just so on a Saturday they could take their girlfriend out to a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one Saturday that they can't because they got to work overtime, she's going out fucking his friend down the road. That's the horse shit to me. That's the problem with dating. It's fucking bullshit. Just don't fucking be with him. But it all comes back to attention. We've talked about it time and time again. It all comes, she gets attention from him, so she'll stay until she gets better attention from somebody else. It's fucking horseshit.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Well, that's episode 58. We're going to cut this one a little. This is a good episode. I think we went over some actual decent
shit. A lot of information.
Maybe it wasn't nasty and disgusting like normal, but sometimes that's okay.
We didn't blow over the articles like we did last week.
Right.
And it was brought to you by the letter S.
Yes.
By the letter S.
Sponsored by.
And Priority Earthworks as well. This one is brought to you by Priority Earthworks. So, yeah, that's episode 58, and we will give you more update on the next. We'll see what we could do about the strippers, if that can happen, and so on and so forth.
That's strippers with an S.
Yes.
Strippers. 2 S's.
I don't know
plural.
how we get on this fucking. This
I don't know,
thing.
the one
We'll
thing
have to think of a letter for the next episode, too.
We'll draw it out of a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many letters is there? 26?
I guess so. I don't know. I lost count.
We'll make it simple.
Or we'll just start. Or we'll
stop.
Or we'll just start. We'll just start from the beginning of the alphabet each day or each episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do.
So we're kind of backwards today, so we're probably a little dyslexic. So we started with S.
We weren't awake in the beginning, but we did all right. We got going.
Yeah.
We got going.
Sure.
We did good.
We should do a drunk show again. We haven't done one of those in a while.
That is true.
I don't do drunk anymore.
Boy, we lost a
Jesus
lot of control
Christ.
in the one time we did that.
Yeah.
Well, Matt and I can be drunk.
Yeah.
You're just
guys-
gonna have. You're just
sure.
gonna have to tolerate us.
I'll be all right.
He'll be
Well, I feel
pissed.
like at your party, I had as much fun not being drunk as I do.
He'll be pissed off in 20 minutes on the show with
Yeah,
us. If
you
we're
will.
drunk and he's not, 20 minutes. Just shut this show's over. These guys are fucking idiots. Lost
You know
all
why? Because
control.
I'll be all serious trying to do things, and you guys will just be having fun. I'll be like, fuck.
Yep. So that won't work out too well.
Who cares? Just do it anyway. We haven't done one of those in a while.
Oh, yeah, we could do one.
Go
Get
sit
the
in the
audience doing
garage,
it.
get the fucking pedals.
I had a beer
going,
last night. It was the first beer I had in over a month, probably.
Have some beers.
I'll tell you what, you drink about 3 or 4 now, because when I stop for a while, it'll fuck you up a lot
Well, it was at
faster.
a restaurant, too, so it was a big glass.
Yeah.
And it was
I bet
Blue
you-
Moon.
did you
with
feel
dinner.
it?
You were
Yes.
buzzed.
Yeah, I was buzzed off one.
I believe it.
Yep.
I believe
But I'll
it.
have wine once in a while. I don't mind. Like I said, I didn't quit drinking, so I might have a beer with you guys when you do it. I just don't want to get drunk.
I feel like
anymore.
wine's good like a day like today, a Sunday. It's kind of cold out. Just that's.
Yeah. Maybe I will go down and get Chinese.
Yeah.
Down by the
Curl up
Hanford
with your little blanket on the couch and
read a good book.
Yeah, read a good book.
Have a bath with some candles, maybe.
Yeah, with some bath bombs.
Ooh, that was a double B.
Yeah.
He's a
Scrabble.
basic bitch.
Yeah.
Another double B.
Ooh. Down dick, double D. All right, anyway.
Yeah, we're done.
All right, hey,
I'm tired of looking at you. Hey, whore.
Hey, whore.
You know what they say? A trimmed deck is a big deck.
Hey, though, my deck ain't big
I'll
either
just cut
way.
that off.
Extra, read all about it. Priority Earthworks. PriorityEarthworks.net. If you have mulching for commercial, residential, or any overgrown that you would like to take care of.
What about your bush? Will he trim your bush?
He will trim the bush. It's just hot off the presses right here. You know, his name's Adam, 518-669-5401. He will trim your bush. He will keep your property clean, trimmed, and proper. Again, call Adam at 518-669-5401 or PriorityEarthworks.net. It's hot off the press, extra, read all about it.